Be aware of this if you renovate your back patio to be enclosed. You can see water coming all the way down this track here through the ceiling, through that back part. You can see water damage coming here, and the worst part, inside. There's water marks pushing all through the ceiling here. This water ingress could be from two reasons. One of them is this design. If you have a look over here, these gutters right here have little holes in the front. See those little holes? They're overflow slots. So if the gutters get overwhelmed with water, they'll actually push out of those holes instead of pushing back into the building. And if you see, they've just simply boxed over this entire gutter in this patio area. This is the existing downpipe. If these gutters are overwhelmed with too much volume of water, it's just going to overflow and push into this ceiling space here. You can actually see on this gutter here, see all those lines, those black lines at the front and that downpipe over there? That's signs that water has been overflowing in these gutters. The other reason why they might be overflowing is not just the volume, but there could be a blockage in the main line. That'll be the next thing we investigate, but let's jump on the roof and see how it's constructed. The client did mention about 2 years ago they had a bunch of roof works done to rectify this issue, but it didn't do anything. We'll see if we can find any dodgies. This is a really bad design, and I'll tell you why. You have one downpipe in that corner, and then you've got one downpipe where that skylight is, and then there's no more downpipes the entire way, all the way here, all the way there, and then there's one more downpipe on that back side. What that means is all of this water here and all this water along the face of this roof and a little bit of that back roof where that valley is all coming into this gutter here and overwhelming that one downpipe that you have over there where the skylight is. This gutter here is also falling back that way. So that's why I said all this water here and on this roof is gonna push back and overwhelm that downpipe over there as well. You can see a previous plumber or roofer has just cut this little overflow hole here, but he's still got a big 60 mil under here, so most of that water is just going to track straight past and then push back that way. Here's a visual from the back side of this patio enclosure. You can see the water's just going to hit this entire surface and just run down and then go straight inside underneath this patio ceiling. Once it hits the tiles and runs down and goes through all these gaps, now we're inside the patio ceiling and it's going to get caught by the guttering, which is now trapped in there. And if the guttering that is down there gets overloaded, well, it's just going to come out of the weep holes and then pour into the ceiling. So that's what's happening. I found a perfect sneaky hole for you to see exactly what I'm talking about. Water's coming down the backside where we just were, and once it goes down, it's going to fill up the gutter and then overflow back into the patio ceiling. To top it off, you most probably have water hitting this patio roof, overflowing this gutter, and then pouring over and adding to the water volume that's getting underneath and back into the ceiling. Realistically, with this enclosed design, this all should be a box gutter with rain heads on the outside with overflows. Otherwise, if you're going to build a patio, you need like a semi-opened enclosure where you still have access to all the internal gutters. Now, to rectify this without knocking half of the house down, trying to work with the existing building, the only way to rectify this would be adding extra downpipes to this existing gutter to handle the volume of stormwater. Additionally, there may be a blockage in the stormwater main line that is preventing water to discharge out to the street. So we'll also camera the main line and potentially clear any blockages. Once that water does exit the roof into the gutters, down the downpipes, it goes into the main drain and it finds its way out to the street through these curb adapters. This is where we'll put the camera and we'll see if it's nice and clean or if there is some crap in the way.